Hi, hello, good evening. Hi, creatures and good morning, darling. Last week played and we first ending the milk. So I'm going to try at last two new endings today. Remember, at the bottom we have rating and the content warning. So pay attention. We're going to stay, and if you stay with me, welcome. Let's start. Oh, oh, out. What beautiful morning. Everything so calm and cool. Let's go say good morning to Dethan. What? What's this not here? Dethan is taking a walk. Make your bed, get some tea ready, and wait for him to return. Okay, that's alright. I can say good morning to him when he returns. Make the beds, green tea, milk, water, and sugar. Let's start by making the bed and then make some tea. Okay, what happened? Last episode we did this part, but looks like it don't save, and we can choose at some point we can choose if we finish and do the tea or if we can go on. So I'm going to pass to the milk tea ending and continue to the second ending. Let's go. Let's let this bed clean up. There, all nice and neat. Nice and neat. Nice and neat. Oops. I should stay focused and on what I need to do. Let's see what else they did not say. Make some tea and wait for Dethan to come home. It doesn't say when he is returning. Hopefully, he is going to be out for too long. Oh, and I should go grab my memo journal from under the pillow. I need it to write down notes and keep the track what I need to do. That's strange. It feels a little lighter than usual. Okay, milk tea. Okay, let's see. Check it. Notes. So, it's time to officially start the day. Let's see. Everything. Oh, look, these rats. I love it. Oh no, the poor push fell down. I need to put it back. Push it. Wait, where did I just put it? That is right. I have a habit of progressively putting things I pick up into my pocket. I have learned that with yarn, food, rocks, little animals, just about everything you could think. I need to get the pushy out of my inventory to put back. Inventory. There we go, Cardi. Don't go falling down again. I'll be sure to come back and share it with you later. Maybe you could help me out with making it today. What's that? Oh, of course. I think I remember everything. Take the notes. Yeah, I need to go. Okay. Let's take a look up here. The box. What fancy looking box? I believe it is one of the puzzle box Father bought gifted us. I think this one was probably favorite. But it's strange. It feels like it's missing something. Oh no, how close of me. And goodness, it didn't break. Let's put it back on the shelf. Meaning, okay. But don't look like cookies. Like glass jar. How people's favorite cookies are in there. Don't look like cookies. They taste like mint with a thing of something. What kind of cookie is it? Alone onion? It's strange. I thought that we have more herbs and plants in this shelf. I don't even see any dried raspberries or leaves. It's okay, little guy. When Dethan falls up to it, you collect some friends for you. Another cookie jar that doesn't look like cookies. A lightweight glass jar. Father's Brown's favorite cookies are in there. They are sweet and soft with strawberry jam in the middle. Oh, again, why? Fortunately, this one didn't break. There. Oh, there is a gear in this bottle. I admit that's a good find, but I don't want to keep no routines. Time to make sure nothing finds out. There, nothing will fall anymore. I pushed all the bottles to the back of the shelf. I'm actually surprised I managed to stay focused for that long. Good job, me. Ruthless. This is ruthless. And as is of kind is it so it nice. And because it looks like a good little tree. Ruthless. We have fluffless and poof. Okay, this is fluffless. I'm healing. Now we can the table. Let's get something going. I wonder what should we make. Wait, where are all the tea ingredients and the kettle? They should be right here on this table. Where could they have gone? Alright, let's think. Trees don't have legs, so whatever they have gotten to is either because of Dethan or me. I just need to remember what I have done these past few days and where they could ended up. It will be like a game. It would be a waste of time to search every nook and cranny, so I will start with the obvious clue. But before I will find a clue somewhere, maybe Cardi could help me out. I'll come back here to see what type of tea I can make, or if I find enough ingredients. Maybe check the cold closet in the kitchen would be a good way to first they could close it being a fridge. I was what? The milk wasn't there the last time I opened it. Let's could close it. This is the could closet. It's cold inside. It starts with like eggs, meat, and milk in here. The milk should be in. Huh? It's locked. Where could the key be? Maybe I misplaced it somewhere yesterday. I should look for clues. This note doesn't look like a reminder. What does it say? A clock is talking about the only living room? It looks like my handwriting, but it is unusual. Inside the clock is hidden it. It is something truly sweet. I'll give you a hint. I want to be mean. Turn the hands to. Why would I read something like this? A riddle. And this badly smuggled and torn about. I'm usually much more careful with any reminds I write. They are important fragments of my memories after all. I should probably take this since it seems to be important. I put in the note section of my journal. Let's just check here. Yeah, we can go to the clock. This is our clock made by Father Barn. It hasn't been working for a while, and neither me or Dethan really know how to fix it. Got this gear from this clock? It would explain why it's not working. But I can't even check if it's the case. The clock's gear compartment isn't open. Maybe it will open when I solve this puzzle. What puzzle? Okay, yeah, I need to do the same piece for base. I like the birds. Let's go to. This is the kitchen utensil hour. We store things like spatulas and ladles in here. To the stairs, this our footer? Yes. Nothing here. This is where we hold the water we get from the well outside. Let's see what is inside. There's a little boat in the water. It sails smoothly on this peaceful lake. Wait a second. What is a boat even down here? Let me fish it out. It's a matchbox. Thankful. I'd say bye. A bar of soap by Calpico. They told me it was good doing things with it, other than the side of your mouth. That's it. It didn't taste very well. I don't remember where things are. There's our plant care guide. It holds information on how to care for the different plants of your house. and it also says which plants we need to be watered and when. Dethan is the one who cares for and waters these plants, and I should focus on preparing a drink for Dethan and me first anyways. It says Dethan's garden list. It's quite lengthy, so I just read a bit. Snowdrops, crocus, daffodils, primrose, days, dew. Dew is cycle. I guess he must like that song a lot. Oh, it's a to-do list. Let's take a look. Fix the clock. Oh, ask fast about it. Get some fresh produce on the village market. Figure out what to make the noise in the walls. Clean up the house. Take a walk through the woods with Dethan. It goes on for even longer. Looks like there is a lot to do, which means I won't be getting bored anytime soon. Okay, the rats are the rats inside the walls. Let's take a closer look. The hand. Wait a minute. This is not an item needle. What's a clock hand doing here? I should take it and return it to proper place. Now we can clock. Nightingale. It's full of nighting soap, handle spin, functions. I'm always careful when sticking my hand here, so I don't get poked. Sweet egg. Let's see what this tea book is about. Raspberry tea. We have raspberry, leaves, raspberries, and water. And the lavender tea, we have lavender, water, and honey. And milk tea, milk, water, and sugar. And the sugar is going to oh, but the list all the teas that I can theoretically make with the ingredients I have here somewhere. The ones on the right are the ones I would prefer to make more lavender. Usually, raspberry tea would take a lead spot, which I want to make Dethan's favorite tea. If I get ingredients for the tea I prefer more, I make it instead of the other one. I take the matchbox. It's the cutlery way. Use spoons, forks, and knives. Should I search these area further? Nothing. That is where I prepare meals. Breakfast needs to wait for later. Kettle. Oh, this is where the kettle was. Was I having some late night tea yesterday? I honestly don't remember. Oh, I hold on to this for now. Oh, what's this picture framed on over here? And there's a piece of paper on here too. Wait, this is one of my diary entries. I felt like I'm remembering something. Before I lived with Dethan In this house, I lived with my parents. My father was a lumber and home builder, and my mother was a seamstress. I was happy together with them. I think that it was around this time last year that my parents was the beginning of summer. The storm is the villagers are working hard on recovering from the damage that storm caused. But I was after the accident, my memory became terrible. I couldn't think something. I just placed it down. I couldn't remember what I was supposed to be doing. I felt worthless. And then one day, I didn't have the strength to deal with it anymore. I fled into the woods, not caring where I was going. The trees grew denser and denser, and the darkness fell over me. When I finally stopped, I realized I had no idea where I was. I sat down and cried. If only I could think as clear as I could before. I felt so alone and helpless. Then someone appeared from the dark. I was frightened at first, and a stranger in the forest. But when I saw his face, I knew they meant no harm. His words were kind, and his voice was soft. He told me that someone like me shouldn't be wandering the woods at night, that I shouldn't be submerging myself in the sorrow, that there was still so much in this life that I had to look forward to. My heart felt so warm, and my tears did too. I stood up, but remembered that I didn't know how to return to the village. And he was a stranger, unfamiliar with this forest. Still, he took my hand and told me, "Let's walk together." And we made it back. That was the day I met Dethan. It's a dim father memory, but I made it stronger. I thought about every moment I could. I embedded it in ink. And when I read this journal entry or see this picture of a moonlight, it comes back to me clear as day. But what's your entry doing out of my journal? And it's not the only one missing. It seems that several had been torn out of my diary section. At last, I've found one of them. I will place it back in my journal. Perhaps I should consult my memory. There must be a clue somewhere in there. In memory, I can put fire on the bushes. I can see this memory very clear right now. Those glowing lighters, they are holding more memories with them. this one. The flower. Why does my mind like play tricks on me? Wait. This is my mind though, right? So that I'm the one in control. If I can focus on a specific object, perhaps I can shift this memory to my advantage. Let's push it. There's a memory hidden somewhere in the bushes. But they are so thick and thorny. Can we get close? This would be a very dangerous and unsafe thing to do. If it wasn't in my mind, that is. Because we can do something like this instead. Whoa, it's kind of pretty, and it feels warm to touch. I can easily grab the memory now. Hello, Mailey. Hello. What are you doing? And what is this mess of paper on the ground? Well, I've been trying to write myself some notes, but it hasn't worked out. Also, I've been attempting to make a list of everything I need to remember, but it's never good enough. Oh, hello! Marcus! It's crackling. Oh, just a second. I think I can. Not sure what's. I just a second. Try to. Okay, I'm not sure why the crackling is happening, and sometimes is the configuration in my cam. I turn it off. Maybe it is going to be better now. I'm sorry. But thank you, Marcus. And let's continue. I've been attempting to make it. It's the turns out too messy, or I forget to mention something. I even have trouble remembering what I wrote down. Well, it seems to me that you are focusing too much on what to write in your notes. Instead, you should think more about how you wrote them. For example, what do you remember me so well? Well, I talk with you every day. I often read of your first meeting. Which I documented in my diary. I even made a 19 picture of that night. And well, it also makes me happy when I think of you. Oh, thank you. You made me happy too. So what I would recommend would be to place your notes somewhere noticeable where they will definitely catch your eye. Reread and rewrite them often. And the most important, write them with love. You won't be getting anywhere if you are get upset over them. And we can put some pictures. I'm feeling. And some pictures up as well if you will have. Thank you, Dethan. You were very sweet. Mailey. That's it. Would it be alright if I read some notes for you as well? Why? Of course. It was very hard for me when I was just starting out with make notes. But it became much easier and Dethan helped. I was so embarrassed of them back then. I used to shove all my worst notes in the shoe holder area. I don't think I have been hiding things there recently, but go back. Let's put this hand back in its place. Ready to go? That was easier than I thought it would be. I guess I did learn something from watching Father Brown's work. Hopefully, solving the puzzle will just be as easy. According with my notes, I should be able to open a secret compartment in this clock. I guess I will give it a try. It's 2:15. Got a sweet Victor. Sugar. Wait, what's this other thing in here? It looks like a part of a key. Or part key part 1. And it's shaped like a hand covered flower. Dethan takes care of all the flowers in your house, watering them, making sure they get enough sun, things like that. I think Dethan's plant watering schedule is in the hallway. Maybe I should take a look there. This is all quite odd. This flower key, my missing diary entries, and the clock puzzle note too. Is someone trying to get me somewhere using their things? Oh, the cross, lavender, a vase with some lavender stalks that I knitted. He used to put real flowers in here, but I always felt really sad when they began to wilt. So now the only real flowers we have are living ones. Dethan takes very good care of them. Mary's bookshelf plant. This flower is named Snowball. Despite its name is not made out of snow. Shelf 1. We have a lot of books. Some of we push by Walt for travelers, but must be giving it 5 browns. He considers books to be very important and make sure every home on our village had at least some. Dethan's an avid reader and often takes them to his home to read. I read sometimes as well, but it's hard at times. I'll have read several chapters and forgot what happened in them. But that won't stop me from enjoying them. I start writing down summaries of the books I will read so that I don't get confused when I read them later. The books on this shelf are informative, talking about the different animals, plants, and minerals. I don't really read about those kinds of things. Moreover, Dethan has recently been reading a lot of these books. There are several missing from the shelf. Bookshelf 2. These books are stories and fairy tales. I enjoy reading those from time to time. Father Browns considers any type of book to be important, even if its content is fictional. Let me check. Yes, I have the sugar. Bookshelf 3. This shelf contains books on housekeeping and cooking. There are a few on knitting as well. I read those quite often. These are books about other places outside the village. There are huge worlds out there that we know very little about. Book summaries. This notebook where I record summaries the books I've read, as well other important information about them. Should I take a look inside? Yes. The 4 Seasons. A collection of poems. At the end of the year, the 4 seasons come together to celebrate. First comes winter, cold and harsh, glittering into the chilly air. Before that time, it spends its day in a cave that shimmers with an icy glare. Second comes spring, soft and tiny, prancing through the meadows, waiting not of thick plumes interwoven with vines. It lives side by side with its shadows. Third comes summer, excited and lively, and autumn ripens as it dives. Inside the huge tree, filled with shrubs and clicks, it's where its house lies. Last comes fall, slowly but surely, reaping the bountiful harvest. Its home lies inside a barrel, stockpiled with books of any liberty. It's the highest. There's not like reading some poems to relax, especially when it's about the seasons. Blooming flowers, falling leaves, snow sparkling on the ground. Each season has something wonderful to bring to the world. Forever, my favorite would probably be spring. I love the green sprouts from out of the snow. Mm. Or cross provided by father's barns. It's supposed to ward off evil. I originally hung it over the front door, but Dethan wanted me to move it. He said that he was always worried it would fall in on his head and that Evie would be as likely to enter through a window. It can be pretty silly sometimes, but to be honest, wouldn't like it falling on my head either. Child. Oh, I never noticed this little compartment down here. It's locked down. Wait, there is some written on there. Insert the key of life first, then the key of death. Do each in turn. And with this closet's ancient wooden breath, you shall be permitted entry. This writing style seems like that of Father Brown's. He always liked giving his puzzle hints a creepy feeling. The key of life and the key of death, huh? I wonder what it means by that. I don't know if I need to open this up, but I might as well give it a try. Let me see here. No. Okay. Oh, what's going on that cooked board over there? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello? Ai, não. Nojinho. Ah! I'm okay. I don't see the thing that fell off there anymore. It's a rat. It's not a thing, it's a rat. What even was it? Maybe I'm just tired. Wait, what's it? Cold closet key. The cold closet key. Where did that come from? I guess it must be of. Ai meu Deus, English. I guess it must have fallen out of that cupboard back then. I think I'll take a little break from what I was just doing and finally open the cold closet. Let's open this up. Another rat! Wonderful, the milk is there nice and safe. It's good to see something in its proper place. Huh? Did I just see something? Wait a second. This is Dethan's handwriting. What is it doing here of all places? I should take a look and see if it's anything important. So, I have been having a nightmare as of late. It is always the same, echoing night after night. I hope writing it down is in pen will give me rest. When it begins, I see myself walking through the woods on my way home. There is a smile on my face, and the statue is bursting with her. Soon, I arrive at the front door. It is warm and alive inside. Okay, I remember that. Touching. I can hear the cheerful banter through the window. I enter the house. It's dark and quiet. I can see the bodies on the floor, covered in blood. And then it gets me too. Okay. What a terrible nightmare. Why did Dethan never tell me about this? I hope he's doing alright. Well, he must be, if he never... Ish, Maria. Just a second, my cat. Just a second. Okay, I think he saw something. Maybe a fly or something. Well, he must be if he never felt the need to talk with me about it. It's just a nightmare after all. It will go away in time. I will place this entry in my journal so I can return it to Dethan later. Let's take a closer look. Oh, the needle. That's one of my nitro needles. What is doing frozen in the ice like that? I should get it out of here. It's frozen solid. I can get it out with just my fingers. Maybe I could melt the ice of the little bit of this. Is done melting yet? There we go. I'll be holding on this. Hopefully we can reunite you with your body. I don't need you. Let me see. We have here. This is where I prepare meals. Breakfast we'll need to wait for later though. That was when I finished the milk tea, but I need more. What's here? Alice's room. Coat hanger. It's our coat hanger. Dethan always wears his coat, so means it's the only one hanging here right now. I hope it's not lonely. Mirror. How a mirror. Let's see how I look. My hair is a little messy and I look a bit tired, but other than that, I look pretty good. Shoe holder. What do we have under here? Lots of dust, apparently. Other than that, there are shoes, of course. There's some string on cloth pieces, small wooden disc, which probably a button, and some other little thin clothes. I don't know if any of them are important, and I don't really want to dig around this too much. So how about I keep a reminder to check hair within my notes. That way I can come back here later and list something new. Sounds like a good plan. There's so much dust under it here. When was the last time I cleaned inside this house? It would be good to tidy things up. This our lantern. We used to get around when it gets too dark. It's hung up a bit high, but I could reach if I turned it. Not that I need it, since it's daytime. I can see everything perfectly fine right now. I light it up when it's dark. Let me take no, not. It says, when you're going to sleep, please remember the following. Make sure all the dishes are cleaned and put away alongside any food. Make sure the fireplace candles and the lamps are put out. Make sure not to trip over anything in the dark. Check to see if all the outside doors are locked. Say goodnight to Dethan. It seems not so long ago he always said goodnight back, but now he is almost never here at night. What a window dresser. There is Bluey, the blue daisy. It reminds me of the sky and the water and everything that's blue. Oh, the kettle. Well, let's put water in the kettle. Let's scoop some water in this kettle. Hopefully it won't spill all over my inventory. Wait, I think I have everything I need to make the tea now. I should do that as soon as I can. Or maybe is there something else I should do first? Yes, we are going to go around and see if we can do another kind of tea. Just with your hand. This is Dethan's room, right next to mine. I decorated his door with some lavender themed lighting, and mine is decorated with raspberry theme, so we don't get confused to whose room is whose. Let's double check if he is in there. He might just be sleeping. Knock knock. Alright, please. Alright, that's okay. Let's just assume he's taking a while to come back. And since the room is locked, I can't check in there anyways, so no use worrying about it. Let's go there. Dresser? Oh, there is some notes here too. After making on beds, get dressed. Would you look that? I'm already am. I guess I forgotten to change before bed yesterday. That's why I have these notes to help me. Because if I don't, there is a chance that I could forget something even more important. I just jot down and remain down here. Table again, let's see. Ah, there is the second needle. Let's grab you as well. I want to pick this thing besides the boom. I think I will continue holding on them. Who knows where they might run away to otherwise. Note: go make tea and wait for Dethan to come home. Seems simple enough. 19. That's some of my nighting over there. I like nighting. It helps me focus and can make nice things with it. Although I have been lacking a bit of focus recently. I can't even find the time to finish this coat up. The needles. It would be nice to go for a walk, enjoy the sunshine, look at all the grown plants. Maybe after Dethan gets home. 19. Although I like to finish it up, now is not the time for that. Some multicolored tweets. Blue, yellow, red, green. I wonder what they are doing outside my knitting box. It's for a nice surprise. Needles, pin cushions. I'm all scared for this. Okay. I should be starting up a new project when I still haven't finished one. It's important to continue something until it's complete. What is one? Here, the green thing. The window. It's nice to have our own rooms, but Dethan seems to value his room quite a bit. He never lets me in, having to clean it. Not that I don't trust him to do his own cleaning, but... Recently, it seems Dethan seems to be living more on his room than in this house. We don't talk as often as we did before. We met up in the morning, have breakfast, and he disappears into there. Since he keeps it locked most of the time, I've never gotten a chance to stay inside it. Oh, it's Cardi. I met him when me and Dethan first moved in here. He's supposed to be a house spirit. Father Browns told me that they bring good luck. I placed him in here so that he watches the back door and makes sure no strangers come in. He's a good to talk to whenever you are struggling with something. I need some words. Let's talk something. I don't know, Cardi. All of this seems strange. Why is the house in such disarray? And not just in disarray, but an organized one. Things are placed just the right way so that I can continue finding them. It's almost as if someone has set it up. But who? There's only me and Dethan in this house, right? And you, of course. But you wanted to do such a mysterious and strange thing, but you? Who does want to catch a rose? They cards theoretically. Or why do you catch a rose that can fly to great heights and dissolving it in hair? Tap it? A good idea. Snake on it? Distract it? Well, I didn't know that you were a rose catching expert. Alright, Cardi, I'll see what I can think of with the needs I have. Never mind. It's a sun grow the marigolds. It's really puffy and frilly and it looks just like a small sun. At last, it's not so bright that it burns the eyes. Forget me not. This plant is forget me not. Dethan got it as present for me. I named it lazuli. It doesn't really help me remember things, but it's nice to have it around. Oh, what's this? Wait a second, I think I remember. It's a puzzle bat made by Father Browns. He has a bit of an obsession with creating intricate puzzles. So we got a few of these books as gifts. Let's see what is inside this honest puzzle. There seems to be a keyhole that's decorated with flowers. And if there is a flower keyhole somewhere, there must be a flower key. I want to make sense for it to be any other type of key. I wondered where the key for it is. I want part. I don't have all the key parts I need yet. I'm not going to do things halfway and accept them as being good enough. I might take a while, but I'll make sure to find all the key. This is where we store our plates and bowls. There is not money in there since it's just that and me living there. The same dialogue. See the shelves again. What I need. The others. Leave this. Water I have. Berries I have. No. Transparent. I live. If I try to take it apart, not work. Let's try. See the second memory. Oh, pretty! And we got some a snowfall as well. Dethan tried to make something similar once, a glass bottle with plants living inside. Except here I have some snow living inside. Looks like the mirror fell down like the snow. There is still so much to do. Hello, Mailey. Is everything alright? You seem tired. Am I alright? Just working hard to make this place look nice. Since you can't go back to your home village, I want to make your new home feel just as welcome as your first one. It needs to be comfortable for the both of us. Mailey, are you sure about moving here as well? I wouldn't want you to be lonely. It's only a bit away from the village, but it would be nice for you to have someone nearby to talk to, right? Besides, I felt like I need to get away from some things as well. At least, for a while. I understand. I hope I'm not being bothered with this. Why, Marley? Of course not. You were very welcome to me when I first got here, despite me being a foreigner. You were even helping me settle in here, despite knowing how hard it would be to fix this place up. Well, it's just that I don't know if I'm being of much help right now. I can hardly put a thought on my head, and ever since the accident, I felt like I'm not enough. Hey, Marley, have I told you how much I like the mirror you placed over here? The mirror? Well, I guess it's quite nice. Come over here and take a look at the other side of it. The other side? You mean the back? No. Let me explain. You see, I have an unusual tendency to when looking at a mirror. Most people would often look at themselves, but I tend to look past myself at my background. What's behind me, that's it. It's a little hard to wrap my head around it. I understand how odd it sounds, but it helps me create a sense of place. It's like a sketch of where I currently am. It makes me feel like part of a portrait, a silhouette on a picturesque background. That sounds really nice, but I didn't know how pleasant a wall of our house would look like. How about we take a look together? It's something you need to experience to understand better. Okay. You know, my life felt very empty before I met you. But now, it's slowly filling up with beautiful and wonderful things. Look at how hard you are worked at bringing this house to life. I don't know if I can accurately explain it with the fact that you've included so much in this home. Pictures, nights, and all sorts of handmade decorations and memories. It gives this place a sense of warmth that nothing else could. It's more that I could have ever asked for and what most people would have done. I'm very thankful to you, Mailey. Hmm. So don't be too hard on yourself. You are not a bother at all. And if there is anything I could ever do to help you, just let me know. Thank you. I think I feel better now. In fact, how about I lend you a hand with the current here? I've more or less finished with the outside repairs. That sounds wonderful. That would help things go by faster. The house looked so silly when we just moved in. It was old and nobody had lived in it for quite a while, but we made it work. The other side of the mirror. I wonder how much it has changed since then. Okay, let me try. Oh. I think I don't have anything for the flower. No. So let's see if this works. Wow, it's all smoke now. It doesn't feel difficult to breathe, which is good. And most important, I'm invisible now. I'm coming for you, Rose. Oh my gosh. Eita. Whoa. Was what? What was that? The air has cleared and the rose is gone as well. But I must have accomplished something by doing that, right? Okay. Let's go out. Okay. Okay, the sound is not scary, so let's see what is going to happen. We take. I think I can use something here. Let's go paint with. Water. Something here. At some point, this plant began to grow here and ended up invading all this space. Me and Dethan decided to leave it, so now it just lives here. We call it glitters. The cups? Ah, look at the good tea cups. I love them so much. Looks like nothing changed. Yeah, everything's still here. The shelves. I don't understand because to me the gear go to the box, but don't. Meal planner. I record everything I need to cook on it so that I don't forget. It also helps me know if we run out of something. If I didn't record what I cooked, I would probably end up cooking the same thing for days. I hope I didn't end up doing that at some point. It might be a good idea to take a look inside. Meal plan Friday. Okay. Let's see the menu. It looks lots of different pictures and night pieces hanging in the wall. Most are made by me, but Dethan contributed a little too. Nothing really stands out to me. I feel like the memory was important. I kept remembering in my notes and come back here later. Yeah, I need more notes. Let's see the holder. Good. What else? Window. That's what if I tried? Never mind. Here, this gear. I think where this gear should be. Something else in the clock? Else I need to. It is the milk. But the problem, if I finish the milk, The game ends. I thought I should do something else. Yeah, according to maybe I should finish the game and continue. Let me try. Not the tea. Then we have the scene with Dethan. Oh, is that the back door? Dethan, welcome home. Hello, Mailey. How was your walk? How was your walk? It was alright. You've had me worried. It seems your walks are taking longer and longer. Hmm. I made some milk tea for you. I see. I know it's not your favorite, but I didn't know when you were coming home. Thank you, Mailey. I'm glad you like it. We haven't talked much recently, have we? Mailey? Hey? Not right now. Alright. Ah, Derson, where are you going? I don't feel too well, so I'm going to head into my room. Oh. Wait! Dethan! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you angry. I just thought that maybe... No. No, it is... I'm sorry. I just need some time to myself. Thank you for the tea, Mailey. You are welcome. It's just for a bit longer. Who is talking? I just need to go through this and we'll both be together again. Right? Okay, yes. Let me see here. This one. Yeah, I have everything. Am I trying to see what else? I'm going to do that. One for one. Maybe attacking fire. And then put hunger. Water? No. Needles. Key. No. Just I didn't want to do the milk tea again. So what I'm missing? My first one far with Dethan. It was really cold outside and everything was white. Forever, it was really warm inside the house. But now it kind of feels like the opposite. Yeah, it's not the object, it's just it's born silently without any sparks or smoke. I didn't mean it at first, but now I find it a little scary. Yeah, I'm a bit lost. Let me see. You plan this. Now, if I try to use the gear, let's try to borrow Rick. No. Hmm. Need the thing here. This place is so cool that it seems warm, like a miniature room. If I try to burn again, let's put in the water. One should be moving. Can I go out? Flower it over. Flower with lighting. What I can do. soup. And if I say no, cook, not right now. No, it's just saying. It's a really nice day outside. Dethan just like the sunlight, so he prefers to walk around the dark, the shade. He didn't use the spend all night wandering around town. Hopefully he'll be heading home soon. Now, want to get it's bright out. Let's see if he's looking outside, some memory or something we can do now. Cross nudges. Okay, not this window. Maybe our room window. Let's see. What a wonderful day it is outside. I would be nice to go for a walk. Enjoy the sunshine, look at the grown plants. Maybe after Dethan goes home. It looks like I'm let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Much. Should I try what else now? Oh, I'm going to ask to the toy again. Maybe now we have our memories of the first thing. No. I'm not sure. Okay, the same questions of earlier. No. Hmm. Can I go out? No. Here, and the lantern. the matchbox, the rose. The rose and everything in the room. No. The gear. No. Water. What else? I'm lost. Should be happening. It is not changed. Fix the clock. No. Yeah. This one's forgot to not. There's no drop, I think is one. Isn't? No ball. The name is not made of snow. The gear is from the claw. But it's missing something. doing? When the air becomes cold, plants wither and animals go to sleep. I think this would be the key of that. Wait, I need to insert the other key first. Do I have it with on me? I have just part one. Where did they rest? I can't go to another page. Hmm. Let's try watering you. Wait a minute, this is not a plant. Why am I not thinking straight today? Wait, strange. The text changing. And if I try? I try to water. Wait. Hmm. I don't have nothing. And if I have yes, Okay, so it's been 2 hours. I'm going to do a little pause and come back in 5 minutes, maybe. Okay, I'm back. So let me. What else? It's so. Just look at mirror. Yes. Let me. I am just. Not sure. Looks like I could everything I could to do. Did what I'm missing? Oh, little as little. If I water them, I can get more key pieces. Which disposes a new question. How do I water them? The watering can is probably in Dethan's room, which is locked. Maybe there is a substitute I can use? Yes! Here's one. The kettle. But what day is today? We have the meal plan. Saturday. Probably. Or Friday or Saturday. So today is Saturday, huh? Okay. Great! Finally! Okay, who I need to water Saturday? At Blueway, Whitley, Sanglau, Filterless, and Shooter. Okay, Blueway, Whitley, Sanglau, Filter. I don't remember the names. Okay. Sanglau. Water the plant. Yes, water. Okay, it's blue. And who is this one? Hmm? Unless I saw at least one today. Was it somewhere in the kitchen, maybe? Only the key for it is flower key. I should check out the puzzle in the box, but there is a note here as well. Follow the words on this rhyme. Look to the mirror, see the sunshine. Rewind the clock just 3 more times and bring back to its prime. We bring it back to its prime part sure sounds nice, and it seems relatively straightforward, but Something tells me that it won't be so easy. Should I take a look at the mirror the notes mentioning? Or should I take a look at the box puzzle first? Let's check the puzzle out. How interesting. It looks there are 3 spaces I can put things. Note. Oh, there is instructions for this puzzle. Wonderful, let's see what they say. There are 6 bits in the box. To free them, undo the locks. Create the bodies are anew, from teeth and claws and feathers too. A creature forged on pieces there, you gratefully come for to thee. Once all 6 bits are gathered, press the box shall give you what you need. Fish scale, mouth, eyes, feathers, and eat. So I need to use correct combinations for the big 5 pieces to make 6 different creatures. I'm not really good at puzzles, but I did get some practice recently. Let's give it a shot. If I get confused, I check this note again. There is a little container. There is a couple of wooden counters inside. They seem to be just the right size to fit on one of these spaces. It looks like about 6 would fit on this container, so I should look around and see if I can find some or this somewhere. There is a note signed this content as well. Could it be a hint? One piece lies near a cold dark lake, hidden in the stones. One lost where memories go to die, crushed beneath on souls. Another one inside a book of sweets and cakes and pie. With you means the last one lies. These pieces have been lost to rhyme, and only to remain. Can you find all lost pieces and bring it back again? Guess I'll persist on my journal just in case. Let me think a little, because I'm missing one of the plants to water. Bluey, okay, with filters, song. This one, Italy. Maybe I will ask him if he wants me to help him out with caring for them, because I had fun watering the plants today. I need to see water. This one is blue. Name there. Yeah. Okay, the bookshop. Live. Blooming flowers out appear during spring, right? I guess this must be key of life. Alright, it's got in. Now just need the key of death. When the eye becomes cold, comes my cat. Plants wither and animals go to sleep. I think Chris would be okay of that. Alright, I got the other can in. Now turning both ends. A pen slip open. Let's take a closer look. Oh, but little would work. But it does seem like some pieces are missing. Did I pick up anything that make fit here? I don't think I have. I think I need something to place on the center as well. But how exactly I go about solving this puzzle? I've gotten some sort of instructions for all the other puzzles I've been solving, so there must be something that I'm still missing. Place all the pieces in the correct spots. You will need the blue winter pieces, the green spring piece, the red summer piece, and the yellow fall piece. Then press the wrinkled pieces in the order profit. It doesn't matter which one you complete first or which one you complete last. When you are done, press the handle. You can also press it if you want to reset the puzzle. This is helpful, but what is the order of the pieces? I must have opened this door before at some point. Can't I remember? Okay. I don't think I have enough information to solve this. We've had this bookcase for a while, so I'm sure I've opened that bottom door at some point. If only I could remember how I'm supposed to do it. Let me. I have a goldfish memory. 3 notes, okay. Look the mirror, see the sunshine. Remove the clock, just more side. Did I go to the clock? Oh, I need to go look at the mirror first. Okay, thank you. Okay, look on the mirror. Look through the mirror. Right there. I can see it now. There's so much on this side that I forgot about. Wait, this must be the sunshine mentioned in the note. This sunflower. It was made by me. And there's a piece of paper attached below it. Is it one of my diary entries? I'm beginning to remember. This is when I went for our first trip with Calpico and Minty. Wait, Calpico was the one with the soap in the mouth, on her mouth. And the another one, who is? Mint. When Dethan first came to the village, he was really shy and kept to himself most of the time. He didn't talk with any of the villagers and even appeared to avoid them. However, when he met Calpico, he instantly bonded. Calpico had arrived at the village 6 years ago. They quickly made themselves at home and become our village's alchemists. They are foreign, just like Dethan, and I felt that's one of the reasons Dethan began to feel more comfortable here. Besides, they are quite similar to one another. They both love plants and partake in medicinal studies. They ended up spending more and more time together, going on walks and collect herbs. These walks become very important to Dethan, something for him to occupy his mind with. Aside from me, Calpico was the first one he felt comfortable around, along with his apprentice, Minty. One day, me and Dethan were invited on a walk with Calpico and Minty. It was a long walk, involving climbing a mountain. At the end, Minty has a tail. Minty has a tail. Calpico has, I don't know what, maybe tentacles? I don't know. And at the top, there was a beautiful sunflower field, and was so vast, like a sunflower lake. We descended into it, the tallest sunflowers towering away above our heads. I wandered through the fields, with the gold of the sun up above reflecting in the gold of the sunflowers below. Later on, we had a picnic on the edge of the field. The birds chirped sweetly as we were blanketed in the warmth of the summer. We collected quite a few plants as well, and stayed there until the sun began to set. That was a wonderful day. He seemed so happy back then. We should go on another trip sometime. Maybe to the sunflower fields. Maybe somewhere else. That would surely cheer him up. Although that was a nice memory, I don't think it would help with the puzzle, which means that a clue must be in the sunflower knitting. Before I go wander about, I should probably sketch this knitting into my notes, because I will definitely not be able to hold it in memory for long. There we go, looks like the real thing. Let me. Oh, okay. There is like the clock. Okay. Well, time for another puzzle. Let's give it a try. Okay. This one's is smaller. Oops. I think it's one of the correct positions. No, isn't. This one is. Huh? I can't seem to figure it out. Should I look over the clock puzzle notes again? Or maybe I need to look at the sunflower knitting. Okay, so it's not this one. Why if it's because it's a clock, a mirror? Okay. Okay, let's just count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. The bigger 1, 2, 3. The little one should be here. But if it's a mirror, the 1, 2. Here. Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, there are 3. Okay. And the last one is here. And this one. Okay. Wrong border. This one. Um, okay. Let me see the note again. Look to the mirror, see the sunshine. Rewind the clock just 3 more times. And back. Okay, I'm going to try first. Bugs, water, leaves. Not working, bugs, leaves, water. Let's try first. Now the water. But the water looks Leave. Okay. Don't start with bugs. Now water bugs leaves, then water leaves bugs. Water, okay. Like bugs again. Bugs. So Brian, look to the mirror, see the sunshine. Being more drink bad. Okay, let's try again. First with the bugs and rewind. Bug, not bug, water leak. So let's it's not start with bug. Let's start with water. Water. Let's start again. Now put. Okay, now starting with the leaves. 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 Water. Bugs. Leaves. Bugs. Ah, finally. Access cross mechanism now. I think one of the gears is missing from here. Maybe if I put back in place, it will finally fix the clock. Yes, let's put the gear on the place. A swoosh and piece of sound. Yeah, I'm going to look this rat. I'm glad I got the clock fixed. Seems like something fell to the clock when I put the gear. The rat? It looks like a puzzle piece. I should hold on it. This piece reminds me of a story that I read once. Whoa! What's that? It moved away from too fast. Was it even real? Calm down, Mailey. Calm down. Things are just a little bit confusing today. I need to think about something else. Get something in my hands. What about this note here? That will surely be a good distraction. Another one of Dethan's diary entries. Oh, it's going to be good. Okay, let's go. I know it's not good to pry, but I feel like I should check in. Spring has begun. The snow is melting and the grass begins to grow green. And with it, something has begun to stir with me. I had fallen in the false sense of security, believing that everything would be alright, that the past had left behind would never torture me again. But it appeared that some sort of sickness has taken hold of my body. I can only hope that it's just a simple fever. I will detail some of my experience on this page. Yesterday, Mailey baked some chicken pie. Despite it being one of my favorites, I could hardly swallow a bite. I could feel the texture of the meat on my tongue. It felt dry and clung to the insides of my throat and mouth, refusing to go down. My appetite was only worse since then. Today, I took a walk with Calpico and Mighty to clear my mind. It's not tentacles, it's feathers. Feathers. The tail, they seemed to sense that something was wrong with me. Might spent so much time talking with me and show me all the herbs he has been collecting. Calpico, as usual, was curious, questioning me about my well-being. I managed to redirect them to a discussion about medicine. Looking at the bounties of fresh sprout life, spending time with those two, I thought it would make me happy. Alas, even those walks which had before granted my peace, now fill me with. As I step through the woods, I can hear the heartbeats of the beasts in nature with soft breathing their voices. I want them to fall silent with the torment of me. At night, my blood twists and shakes as in fever. It feels as if clouds are striking under my nails, waiting for a chance to emerge. My teeth ache and my tooth just dry. I have attempted several herbal remedies, but none have produced effective results. And speaking to Calpico is not an option for me. I cannot trust them with this. They may see me, they may see more weight in my words than I wish to be revealed. I hope that all my might that it please. Please let my words and concern just to be as foolish disillusion that this used to be a nightmare I can wake up from. With her smile to greet me on the other side. I'm sorry, but look, her face here is smiling, and her face here. I'm sorry. Okay. Poor Dethan. What is this sickness he's suffering from? It sounds really uncomfortable. Why did you never tell me? You know I would do anything to help you. But the best person to ask for help would be Calpico. I don't know why Dethan is worried about talking with them. And Minty's there too. Wait, what's that? Eh? That's right, I hope she's doing alright. Oh, what's that? Someone's nothing? It comes from the front door. It's Calpico. There's some. Okay, the music. Okay, there's something stand here. Should let them in. It's Calpico. My gosh. Okay, let me drink a sip of water. I won't mind talking with someone. Besides, they might be here for an important reason. I'll be right there. Okay. Oh, it's just her. I thought, okay. Oh, it's Caprico. L- Looks a bit older. Hello there, Miley. It's so nice to see you. How are you? I'm doing quite alright. Also, I've been collecting herbs for a couple of hours today, so I'm a bit tired. Oh, sorry. I should be keeping you at the door. How about you come in and leave a seat? I have tea. Alright, I didn't make it yet. I could get you your favorite cookies and more milk. Ashes. You don't need to start running around for me. It's alright. But if you insist, how are you doing? Topical, it's been a while since I last saw you. All things considered, it hasn't been too bad. I have been missing your weekly talks, but my work was giving me plenty to do. Also, I never noticed how much more difficult it is to collect herbs without a pair of hands to help you. We always seem to notice things better when they are missing. Anyways, how have you been doing, Mailey? Ah, I have been doing good, I think. Although my memory of recent events seems a little blurry. It has provided some encouragement for me to go over some of my older memories too. How about you tell me about what you've been looking at? Maybe we can jog your memory a bit. That sounds like a good idea. Well, I have been reliving some of memories of Dethan back when I first got to know him. It feels like such a long time has passed since then. Indeed. Oh, and I have been remembering the times that we spent together as well. Remember that enormous sunflower field? Ah, indeed. We should go there again sometime. All of us together. Yeah, that reminds me. I have never told you about Dethan's favorite lake, have I? I don't remember. Maybe it's in my notes? Shall I describe it for you? It's a room that delves off. It's on a room that delves off of the main forest path. You pass off the hill and emerge into a small clearing around a lake. Several thick trees grow next to the water, providing plenty of shade. You often use it as a break spot when you go to herb collecting expeditions. You'd like, I would like to, I would like you to join us next time we go there. I think you would enjoy it. That sounds like a wonderful place. Will you cat the route into my journal? I'd like to see the path we would need to take to get there. Why, of course. It will probably be a while before we are able to go there too. How is meeting doing? Minty. doing well. After she has yet to wake up for long enough to have a conversation. I have been visiting her on the diary despite that. As her teacher, supporting her this way is the least I can do. Other than that, it seems like her recovery is going wonderful. All the injuries are healing up well. It doesn't seem like there is any long-term effects. I couldn't thank Father Browns enough for what he has done for her. He is a man whose talents shine in dark times. That's great to hear. Hopefully, it won't be long before you can go have gathering with her and Dethan again. But you see, it's only me that I'm worried about. Her condition is stable right now with Dethan. Dethan is the reason I have come over here today. I'm sure you have seen it yourself. He's been acting strange for a while now. Preoccupied with his soul. His face tired and unweary, but refusing to tell anyone anything. I know that he doesn't like people prying into his private life, so I try to help in other ways. So just to be a shoulder for him to learn on if he needs it. But now with that incident weighing on his shoulders as well, I don't think that would be enough. We haven't spoken since that day. I would see him in the forest from the time to time, but he had always disappeared before I could talk to him. It almost feels like if he is avoiding me, and I can't help but feel worried about what he might be going through on that head of his. Do you know if he is right now or nearby? No, he's taking a walk somewhere. He didn't say he was going or when he will be back. I see. In that case, would you tell me? Who's Dethan feeling? I'm not sure. I think he's been more distant from me lately too, but I can't remember. And I don't know if he is acting any different since that thing that happened to me today. Glad that something has been bothering him for a while before that, so. And I think he might cause some kind of sickness. A sickness? He's told me nothing of it. I don't know much about outside from what he's mentioning in his diary. When I was looking for tea ingredients today, I found a few pages lying around. And I know it's a bad thing to do it, but took a look at them. Whatever, I can't really make sense of the things we're written there. Nightmares, his body feeling strange, hearing voices on the forest, having trouble eating. Oh my gosh, she's crying! Oh my gosh! Reading about uncomfortable he is all the time. Oh, scared he is that he's in pain. It's hard for me to tell which of those things he really means and which might just be his head. He seems to be feeling very terrible, but none of his entries mention any actual reasons. That's make things difficult. I I wouldn't know what to make of it myself. Either with solely no information, or perhaps he has been shown instincts of his allergy. Ah, allergy? What do you mean? You don't know about it? I was sure he would have told you of how people. Nah, I was sure I would have written it down if he did. Was it? Silver. He's a werewolf. Silver. An unhealthy reaction of the body of no, an unhealthy reaction of the body to a specific substance. I found out about his allergy a couple of weeks ago. Me, Mitch, and Dethan were walking through the woods and yet another herb expedition. We happened upon a patch of dew when suddenly Dethan fell to the ground in pain. It seems unbeknownst to any of us, a branch had caught on the Dethan's clothing and ripped it till through his throat. His skin became exposed to the air, and it had encountered a dew plant. Why it was terrible. It cracked open like an eggshell, and there was blood pouring from the wounds. Throughout my entire life, I never seen such violent reaction. We were quick to bandage it up, but Dethan was woodily quiet for the rest of the trip. And when I tried to ask him about it, he would either change the subject or make an excuse. It was almost as if he was afraid to tell me. But I am even more surprised he never told you. Yes, I'm surprised too. Thank goodness I never used it when I prepared meals. Are you okay, Mailey? Nah, it's just that Dethan, I'm so scared for him. Why didn't he never tell me about his allergy? What else could he be hiding? In how much pain is he right now? Mailey, please don't worry about it. The next time I meet Dethan, I'll make sure to fix this. To fix all of this. Okay, but try this like this. To fix all of this. It's kind of ominous, isn't it? I just need to get him to open up to talk to him. Calpico, I have a favor to ask. Tell me about what happened on that day. About what happened to Minty. I thought Father Browns had told you about it, didn't he? The music stopped. I think so, but I don't remember all of the details. Could I hear it In your own words, you were present when it happened after all. I see. I won't blame you for wanting to forget something of that sort. But are you sure you want to hear it again? Maybe back when things were better, I won't have, but I want to figure out what's going on with Dethan, and I want to help him. And to do that, I need to know the truth, the full truth. You don't need to be the only one worrying about him. We're friends, aren't we? Very well. I will tell you everything. It was a day like another. We are collecting herbs on the far side of the forest. Also, we are moving slowly. Dethan's breathing was heavy, and he was constantly weeping of himself. I made an excuse to make a temporary stop, showing Dethan some interesting flowers. Minting, she said that she would find something to share Dethan up. I didn't think much about it. Told her that he would be happy if with whatever she could show him. I turned back to Dethan, and we spoke for a while. He seemed to be feeling better. Then there was a scream. Before I could even pinpoint the location, Dethan dashed in the forest. All of his tiredness and suddenly gone. I had never seen him move so swiftly. I tried to follow, but I quickly lost sight of him. A few minutes later, come back. He was covered in blood that was not his one, and he was carrying Minty in his arms. He said he fended off a beast with a knife and ran away when he found an opening. On our way back to the village, he didn't speak a word, and the last thing I heard him say to me was, "I'm sorry." The next day, Father Brown sent the expedition of the village to the spot where it was attacked. What they found was a corpse of a terrible beast torn to shreds. By what? We cannot know, but it seems that something other than Dethan had played a hand in slaying it. I blamed myself. I knew that spring brought forth the beasts from the mountains. I just never expected them to come close to our village. Do not use ever noticing. Oh my gosh, new memory? I could have prevented this. Prevented her pain and Dethan's. I should have been there for her. Calpico, me too wanna blame you, and I don't either. In fact, she would be happy that you care so much to visit her every day. And Dethan should definitely not be blaming himself. Nobody could have known that such, such a thing would happen. Uh, my my apologies, Mailey. I'm recalling that the living memory reservates around my heart. I'm looking so to have so many warm hearts around me, and I desperately wish that Dethan could see that he's also not home. I hope he would too. He must have been feeling terrible, and yet here I am, acting as if it's completely normal day. I wish I could remember what has been happening lately. But we're both having our own struggle. I don't know if I can help much, but here, it's been a while since I brought you and herbs, and you said you were trying to make tea, right? And this would be a good option. These are chamomile. English, chamomiles? I don't know. I know from experience that I can't really offer much to help with your memory, but I can at last give you something to help you relax. And maybe it could help Dethan as well. It's something that was made by you. I think it would help him more than any medicine I could give him. You don't need to use this right away too. If you have other tea plants, I just Tropical. This is more than enough. I really appreciate this, and you took time to check on us. And if we don't use this right now, right away, I'll make sure me and Dethan are able to relax today. Thank you for being so caring. No, I thank you, Mailey. I'm glad I have someone to rely on in case I won't be able to speak with Dethan myself. What I mean? You can just stay here until he returns. It's not like he's going to be gone the whole day. We can talk more. I can grab more cookies and Mailey. I want to be there for Dethan. I really do. But with how distant he has been from even you lately, it may take him a while to come home. I think that there is a high chance that I would be able to find him in the forest earlier. I know the place where he would be inclined to go. We have spent a lot of time in that forest after home. And if he has been wandering around all night, he must be tired. So I should have a pretty easy time catching him if he tries to slip away again. And besides, I don't like standing in the one place and doing nothing while there's others that might need my help. It's okay, Tropical. I understand. Just please make sure that you are making time to yourself, though. You look tired. I'm alright. Believe me, I'm much more happy to be outside in the fresh air than to be cooped up inside. Especially when there's nobody to talk to at home. I see. I wonder, have I ever visited Minty since her accident? I don't remember, but know that I pretty much forgot that it having happened. I must not have. I know that place might not be one we would like to see again. That place? That place? What place? But if you have the time and would like to go, I'm sure he'll be happy to see you. And now if it's not to visit Minty, it could do you some good to go outside for a little bit. Just maybe not in the forest. Other Browns would be furious enough that I've been going in there all alone. I have to think about it. Now then. Oh, now then. I will try my best to meet up with Dethan today. But if I do not, please pass my words to him and give him my best regards. Alright. It was very nice to see you again, Copico. Come by again soon. And stay safe. Of course, Mailey. Good day. Bye bye. It was really nice for them to come by and to give you these chamomile tea. I actually have all of the ingredients needs for it. I can go make it right now. Dethan would love this tea, I'm sure. But what about the other things we have talked about? Would it really be okay to put them off until later? I need to think about this. Yeah, I'm going to do the chamomile tea. Oh, before I forgot, opening. There is the red plague. Okay. Wait, no? Yeah, I can do everything together. So let's do the tea. Chamomile tea today. Chamomile. Cupcake suggested I make this tea and was even kind enough to give me some camomiles. Here it helped Dethan relax. Each one of us to try make the tea. So let's see the second ending. It's that the back door? Dethan, welcome home. Hello, Mailey. How was your walk? It was alright. Cup could come by today. Oh, is that so? They were worried about you. I've been having a bit of trouble finding all the ingredients today. You didn't have anything to do with it, did you? I don't think so. I hope things weren't too difficult for you because of that. While it was a bit difficult, it was made things a bit more fun. Oh, and there's the tea that I made. I bred it of the Chamomile cup brought. They told me this tea has good medicinal properties. Made from the herbs that Cupcake brought? Alright, I'll give it a try. It tastes quite nice. That's good to hear. Dethan, I have been meaning to ask you, how are you feeling? There is not to worry about. I just need some time for my mind to get some rest. Meeting you'll be fine. Cupcake said her injuries are healing really well. They don't blame you for any of it. Not about it. They just want to make sure you are okay. Cupcake was oh my gosh. Cupcake was wondering if you would like to go for a walk with them. We could all go together if you want. I would rather not. Isn't it lonely to walk alone at night and then sit in your room for the rest of the day? You never acted like this before. Oh my gosh, look to him. Cupcake miss you, and I miss you too. I'm sure that you feel. I said I'd rather not. I'm sorry, Mailey. I did not mean to lash out at you again. Again. It's just that lately I have been so Dethan? Why do you look like that? No, she's oh my god. What? No, 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 no. Dethan? Are you alright? Does this hurt? Why? Why? I thought I superset it. I thought I had it under control. It must have been the tea. It must have been its relaxing aroma. I shouldn't have just said. I should have. Dethan, it's okay. I can help. Just calm down and stay away. Please stay away from me. Dethan, wait. He, he ran off with the woods. I should go after him, right? He, he couldn't have gone so far. Why, why, why am I shaking? Why won't my legs move? That monster. Oh my gosh, she's crying so much now. It's just Dethan, right? Right? I'm so afraid. I don't want to be in the dark anymore. But what if they think I'm into surprise? Make the situation even worse. Oh my gosh. Whoa, that was. Whoa. Let me see here. Okay. We have some new things made. We have the community. Next week or tomorrow, I'm not sure. We are going to see another ending. We still having 6 endings to see and a lot of things to do. Oh my gosh. There is a lot of things. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. I will check what's happening with the crackling noise. Maybe it was really a bad day with my cam, or maybe I should try something else. I'm not sure. So see you tomorrow. I don't know if with more good morning, my darling, or something else, but see you tomorrow.